Alright, so we have this blog that is going to be about part 2. So we had the teaser, then we had the trailer, and then we had the trailer part 2, and now we're looking at this, which is the part 2 to the second trailer. So the second trailer released, first part of yesterday. Today we're looking at the second part. So, it's a blog post on PlayStation.blog, and this is actually written by some of the devs. So I'm just going to quickly go over it, but if you want to read it yourself, link to that is in the description. So we have Borderlands 3's confirmed date to be September 13th, 2019. We have, let's see, scroll down a little. We have them confirming everyone's ability. So Mose is a nimble soldier who can distinguish and hop into her mech, the Iron Bear, anytime she needs some additional firepower. Amara is a siren who can summon Eternal. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to call it Eternal. Just, I don't know. I really don't like the word. Fist to pound enemies. Zane is a semi-retired hitman who can cause chaos with using his Digiclone and other gadgets. So that explains why we see him use the clone and his little bot. So potentially all these characters once again have different skill trees. Or maybe they're changing the button layout, and like in all games now, there's a left bumper, a right bumper, and then a hold left and right bumper. That would be cool. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. And then we have Flak, or FL4K, is a wandering robot who's always accompanied by one of their loyal and battle-hardened pets. Next up, we're talking about the Calypso twins. And it just talks about some stuff. And then the last paragraph says, only you and your Vault Hunter allies will have the unique abilities, uncommonly deep skill trees, and seemingly never-ending arsenals of guns and gadgets to stop them. So once again, uncommonly deep skill trees and unique abilities. Of course, unique abilities, every character has that. But uncommonly deep. So, potentially some different stuff there. Kind of getting excited. Just kidding, I've been excited. So, then there's some other stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then it says, regardless of your respective levels or mission progress, you and your friends can play online together or on the couch. And not only will each of you deal a meaningful amount of damage, you'll also receive your own discrete loot stream. So, no more people ninjaing your loot, just running up, stealing your loot. I know back in Borderlands 2, I played with 3 or 4 of the same guys daily. It was me, my buddy Rick, my friend that I used to go to school with, Max, and then my best friend Kendall, or Blood Geek that you guys actually know from the Pokemon Go trading stuff. So we would actually swap Kendall and Blood Geek out because Kendall would not be playing all the time. He would play mainly during the day and then sometimes during the night, and Blood Geek mainly played at night. So, we played Borderlands 2, and my friend Max from school played Ninja. And man, I tell you what, every time we would fight the tentacle boss, I can't even remember his name, from Borderlands 2, he would steal anything. Anything dropped that was legendary, he picked it up. And my friend Rick was actually telling me last night while we were playing Borderlands Remastered that one time we were playing and Max stole his shotgun. And he said, hey, I wanted that shotgun. He says, okay, I'll give it to you once I get something better. And he said, okay. So, maybe an hour passed by, and we noticed Max wasn't using the shotgun anymore, and Rick was like, hey, can I have my shotgun back? And Max was like, oh, I forgot I was supposed to give that to you. I sold it. So, none of that ever happened again. You have your own loot stream, and anytime something drops, it drops just for you. Now, the big question is if you are playing with 4 people that have set loot streams, and an item drops, does it only drop for one of you? Does this decrease your odds? So, does it divide your odds by, a fourth for each of you, so each of you has a fourth of a chance of getting that, and if it drops, it only drops for one of you four. If so, it's going to reduce ninjing, but it's also going to reduce the amount of loot. So, play with your close friends with the normal mode. When you're playing online with some Randys, or blueberries, whichever you call them, be sure to have on your own, Descrete loot stream. And because if you read this article, there's also the option to play by Borderlands 2 rules, which is, a free-for-all for loot. So I'm excited for that. That's pretty much what I mainly wanted to focus on in this video, but we also have, it says, regardless of which mode you opt for, every fight in Borderlands 3 will be an opportunity to score new gear. If you adventure in Borderlands 3 before you recognize most of the weapon manufacturers, but I think you might be surprised by some of their latest innovations. So I actually didn't know this, but Atlas found a vault on Prometheus before Borderlands 1. That's why Tannis is on there. Didn't know that until I started replaying it. So I can't believe I forgot about that. It's been, 10 years since I played Borderlands 1, probably. But, so, Atlas now offers guns that fire tracker tags and smart bullets. So potentially bullets that follow the enemies. That's pretty cool. Doll weapons feature alternative fire modes. I thought Doll was done, but they're back. And then we have, and the Maliwan range now incorporates firearms that can toggle between two elements and deal guaranteed elemental damage. That is insane. I am so excited for this feature. I want a gun that does electric and fire, so I can blast those shields off with some electricity and then melt some health with some fire, and then probably going to run a secondary weapon that's going to be Maliwan, that's going to do shields and then corrosive. And yeah, that's super cool. So who knows how that's going to affect the game. Potentially with a new typing coming to the game, that could do a lot. So I'm excited to see what that could mean. And then they talk about some of their guns. We have rifles that spawn fire-spewing volcanoes, have guns that grow legs and then chase enemy down while verbally abusing them. So they've pretty much thought of everything. And this sounds like the best Borderlands game yet. I know a lot of people aren't excited because of, the Epic Game Store. But I think honestly, I'm going to give my opinion in this video. I think that the Epic Game Store thing is hilarious. And that is because, 5 years ago or whatever, PC people wanted to call all the Xbox versus PlayStation users a bunch of idiots for fighting about it. And then they're doing the same thing with Epic Game Store. And I get that you're worried about Epic stealing some of your stuff, but if you've ever made a Fortnite account, they probably already have your stuff, so you should probably just get over that. That's just my opinion, but, you do with whatever you want. Same thing goes with Xbox and PlayStation. PlayStation goes down every, 5 hours, and they've had credit cards stolen multiple times. Xbox goes down all the time. As far as we know, none of our information's ever been stolen. Maybe once or twice, but PlayStation gets it down all the time. And, but we bring that up in an argument. Apologize for that, had to cough. But we bring that up in an argument, and it's irrelevant. So, I love the, hypocrisy of PC players right now. But I'm just kidding, you guys. I love you PC players. I'm a PC player myself. I play more of my indie games on Steam and more of my AAA games on an Xbox just because my computer isn't good enough to play AAA games. I do love keyboard and mouse over that. I actually try and play Fortnite with a keyboard and mouse, but I don't have a keyboard anymore for my Xbox. And yeah, it was pretty cool though, playing with a mouse on Fortnite for a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully, you PC players get everything settled and you guys get the game, because this game's going to be fun. Potentially cross-platforming again. I know I talked about it yesterday, but I'm excited for that. So super excited for that, and then we can actually play with some of you PC players that buy the game, and PlayStation players can play with Xbox, and I'm super excited about that because some of my PlayStation friends went over to Xbox, some of the before mentioned players. Not going to be playing with Max, though, if I do Descrete loot. But anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, other than the fact that I coughed a moment ago and I'm incredibly sick and I apologize, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new, consider subscribing and click the notification bell so you get notified to make videos like these, because I make videos like these all the time. And I'll be streaming Borderlands Remastered on Twitch today between 1 and 2, starting between 1 and 2. I'll be running through the game as Roland, and then one of my friends will be joining me probably about an hour or two in. So hopefully I see you guys there, and that's pretty much it for this one. Twitch.tv/advanced_players, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.